Welcome to the freshman guide for Angeles City, the Philippines. Everything that you need to know, probably a few things that you didn't need to know. I'll remind you at this point, please, hit the subscribe button, like, notifications, all of these things help propel this channel, keeps us out here making these guides. Let's talk about Angeles City.
No, man, I'm good.
Daddy, buddy.
No, I'm good. My mom wouldn't let me take that. Yeah. Get mad at me.
Well, we are here. We're in Angeles City. Flight over yesterday. Painless. I mean, I actually feel pretty good considering we didn't land until 3:30 in the morning. Only had one little hiccup. Guys, you'll understand this. I forgot about my NFL fantasy draft, and luckily my reminder on my phone went off while I was in the car going between Pattaya and Bangkok's airport. Yeah, it was a little dodgy there, sitting in the car trying to do this, but I think we're in good shape this year. I think we did pretty good. Finished my draft and checked in for my flight. That is international multitasking. Do you want to get in the picture?
No, you.
No, don't get me in the picture. I'm ugly. Get you in.
No.
Try to show people how beautiful your breakfast is here. Funny. Let me tell you guys about Angeles City. This is a sleepy town. The golf here is amazing. The courses are beautiful. They're inexpensive. There's a really nice shopping mall across the street. You can go over and get a nice present for your wife or girlfriend. Is she gone yet? Okay, all of that is complete nonsense. I know nothing about the golfing here, but what I will tell you, the nightlife here, this is a great spot to come with your buddies and unwind for 3 or 4 days, if you know what I mean. Now remember, this is YouTube, so we can't really go into a lot of detail about the nightlife. We do that over on our pro channel, whiskeyrum.pro. That's where all the intel is, guys. If you're planning a trip over here, come over, read our ultimate guide, watch the videos. You will be fully briefed and prepared to have a great trip to this town. Historically, as I've already alluded to, there really was only one real reason that people would come into Angeles, and that was for the nightlife. We're going to talk about that in a minute, hang on. But now, thanks to this new airport, Clark International, people are starting to utilize this city as a connecting hub. If you want to fly down to any of the islands here in the Philippines, there's a couple little airlines that are servicing those spots with non-stop direct flights. In fact, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting ready to fly down to El Nido, so instead of dealing with the hassles, the hustle, and the bustle of Manila, I booked my flight through Clark. Now that said, I'd still be remiss if I didn't tell you, this really is not a family destination. If you're looking for someplace to take the kids, the wife, or the fiance, Angeles City probably is not the best choice. Cultural dancers? Please. At least they're restocking the beer we drank last night. Now, is this someplace that you want to come and hang out for 2 weeks? Probably not. This is more of a 3 or 4 day destination. Have fun and then move on, go someplace else in the Philippines because there's a lot of great places in this country to explore. motorcycle or scooter in this town. There's no parking for anything. The trike, it's gonna be your main mode of transportation. Pro tip, you wanna save yourself a little bit of money and some frustration, use the Grab app to book your trikes. You can even use it to book transportation back and forth between the airport. Prime Asia. I can show you guys how beautiful this city is and tell you all of the glowing attributes in about 45 seconds. If you're looking for beaches and pretty scenery, you don't go to Angeles City, you come someplace like here. This is El Nido. Angeles City, don't get me wrong, the area around the mall is beautiful. There's 3 really incredible rooftop decks / bars that you should go and visit. But once you get outside of that, Angeles City's a little bit Now, the good news is that it does appear that the Philippine government is starting to put some money back into the city. The new airport, as I've already mentioned a couple times, they're doing a lot of work down here on Walking Street with new sidewalks, new street paving. All of these things should help to improve the city. I've been here a dozen times in the last year, and I know this is not the best time to make a video, but I'm gonna say it again. This new sidewalk and repaving this street is a game changer. If you look at some of the video that I've shot over the last 6 months, it desperately needed it. Essentially, the main attraction in this city is the walking street.
Alright, boys.
And you're looking at roughly 3 blocks of go-go bars. Then I highly advise you to book a hotel within walking distance of Walking Street. And I'm lucky, I've got a beautiful girlfriend. But if I didn't, this would probably be high on the list of the places to come. Can't really get into that because this is YouTube and they don't like us talking about that stuff. Again, you want to really know about the nightlife, come over to the Pro channel. We'll tell you everything you need to know because it's not on YouTube. This may not be one of the most aesthetically beautiful places on the planet, but it's an incredibly easy place to visit, especially if this is your first trip over to Asia. Look, everybody in the Philippines speaks English. Everything's written in English. I already told you about the airport. International flights directly in. It's easy. Put the Grab app on your phone, get down to your hotel. The walking street, 3 or 4 blocks, there's nothing complicated about this city. Currency and ATM machines are located all over the place. Like, as for hotels, to me, it comes down to 3 choices. 1, ABC, which is one of the more expensive in town, but it's got that beautiful rooftop deck. All the rooms are suites. 2nd, Central Park Tower, that's where I'm standing right now. Compared to anything in North America, the rooms are gonna blow you away. It's beautiful. It's got a nice swimming pool. This one, I'd actually say this one's pretty kid-friendly too. If I was gonna bring kids here, I'd probably stay here. The next one, Prime Asia. That's where I'm at right now. That's cheapy, 33 to 50 bucks a night. Hey boys, I'm back in Angeles City, this time only for like 14 hours. I'm connecting through Clark again, but I wanted to throw out a quick pro tip to you pro members. Checking in to my mainstay, Prime Asia, I'm at the front desk, $28 room. Girl at the front desk goes, Danny, would you like to upgrade to one of our suites? How much? This is only $24 more than your regular room right now. We're running a special. All right, giddy up. Hands me my room key, top deck, presidential suite. Can you believe this? So it never hurts to ask. When you check in, especially if you're coming to Prime Asia, ask them if they've got a suite available and how much the upcharge is. I think it's one of the nicest hotels in town for that price range. There's plenty of other ones. Go on Agoda, check it out. Just look at all the reviews. Some of them are a little dated. You'll figure it out. Just look at the pictures. Now you get here, you get settled into your hotel, you go down to Kokomo's, get yourself a little stool, sit up at the bar, watch the parade at night, go to Tequila Reef, have a good margarita, maybe some Mexican food for dinner. Get out and explore some of the various entertainment venues. The city's easy, it's safe, it's extremely affordable. Boys, you can leave the med kit at home because you can't go more than 50 feet in this town without somebody offering to sell you men's sexual health enhancement products. Yeah, these guys are all over the place. In fact, it can get a little annoying. You know, this city has always had a viable expat community. You'll run into guys from North America, from Europe that have moved over here and are living in this city. Now, obviously, I'm concentrating on the downtown district of Angeles City. I'm not going out and showing you all of the surrounding areas, which are much different than downtown. But when you go out to the bars and restaurants here, you're probably gonna meet quite a few guys that live here, and for good reason. It's inexpensive. I've already told you, the people here are just as nice as possibly can be, and it's pretty easy, especially for Asia. That big mountain, that's a potentially active volcano. That's the official status I just checked this morning. No trembles, no signs of anything imminent, but they do watch them here because there have been instances where volcanoes in the Philippines go boom. I should also tell you guys that over the last 3 or 4 years, I've had several friends that have come over here to Angeles City just on vacation, And they've ended up with full-time girlfriends. In fact, 2 of them are actually living over here in the Philippines full-time. But look, you guys coming off of Walking Street late at night, be careful around Phillies. That little bar, yeah, Ladyboy Intensive late at night. I can't talk about this on YouTube. Come over to the pro site, we'll finish that conversation. Down in the description of the video, and don't be leaving any nasty comments, but down in the description, I'm gonna leave some waypoints, just spots that you guys should get familiar with if it's your first trip over here. It'll help you get around this town, which, to be honest with you, it's not really that difficult. Let me see what else I can tell you guys without getting into trouble. WhatsApp, you're gonna need to put that on your phone because that's pretty much what everybody uses to communicate with. A couple years ago it was Viber, but now most of them have converted over. WhatsApp is your messaging app of choice. The clips I put in there of the nightlife mega dance is a lot of fun after midnight. Don't even think about going in there before. If you land in the middle of the night and you're not ready to go to bed yet, Angel Witch, which is right next to Kokomo's, they say they're open 24 hours. I haven't confirmed that yet, but I will tell you, they're open till the wee hours of the morning. If you plan on having any overnight visitors to your hotel room, make sure the front desk checks their ID. Can I say that on the YouTube channel? I'm gonna say that on the YouTube channel. Make sure the front desk checks their ID. It's always better to err on the side of caution than to roll the dice, especially when you're in a foreign country. I'm not gonna get in trouble. I didn't say anything about So if you've been paying attention, you probably noticed there's a couple clips in here that I cheated. I'm actually in El Nido and I'm finishing the Angeles City video. Look, I follow my own advice. I was in Angeles for 2 days and I got out and came down here to El Nido. That's pretty much what I use Clark for these days. I love connecting in and out of that airport. I'll say it 1,000 times. It is so much easier and so much nicer than flying through Manila. You know, a year and a half ago, I really put a lot of effort into putting out YouTube videos to help you guys get to these places. In fact, by the time you watch this video, I should have the freshman guide for Subic Bay ready to post. That video goes hand in hand with this one because they're so close together. I'm telling you, any more these days, if there's any background music, if there's anything that the filters pick up, you gotta take the video down, you've gotta re-edit it. It is really kind of a pain. That's why most of our videos are over on the pro site. I am, however, gonna make a concerted effort to start posting videos again. Just do me a favor, hit the subscribe, like, and notifications. These things help tremendously to get these videos out to every other guy out on the planet who needs to see it, needs a little push to get out here and explore this wonderful place. And we got a lot of good spots out there, boys. Pattaya, Medellin, Sosua, Bangkok. We can go all day. In fact, like I said, they're all over on the pro site, the ultimate guides. These are the trimmed down G-rated versions that we're putting up on YouTube. All right, boys, that's it. Danny signing off. I'm gonna go for a swim, come back, finish the video for Angeles City. Stay tuned.